Psychic Partner Show. Let me know. We'll talk about it. And if we have something interesting, I can interview you, and then you'll have the recording that you can use as marketing. I think that's it. Have I forgotten anything? Okay, I'll introduce Kelly. Kelly Kolodny has been channeling Archangel Raphael for the past 23 years, and her work has been documented in the book, The Healing Consciousness, with Dr. Beth Dupree. I saw Kelly a number of years ago and was gobsmacked, actually. People who listen to Angel Raphael instantly recognize that the information and vibration brings them to new levels of awareness to help them along their personal path towards creating joy, abundance, and love in their lives and on the planet. In listening to the messages of Angel Raphael, it will aid your personal growth and will help accelerate the transformation of consciousness on Earth to its maximum potential. Angel Raphael's message is that divine source energy animates each of us, and we are all one. As each of us awakens our consciousness to this fact and lives each moment actively, purely from love, we quicken the awakening and the collective consciousness in others. Ultimately, a tipping point will be reached that will rapidly bring forth a state of heaven on earth, where we will experience synchronicity in every moment. Angel Raphael communicates this message with vivid imagery in an almost poetic fashion to touch the hearts of all who listen. Please help me welcome Kelly Kolodny.
Hello everyone, can you hear me okay? Before I get started, I just thought I'd explain to you my process and how it works and how long I've been channeling. 1989, so it's 23, close to 24 years ago. I was a college student actually at the University of Delaware with my husband, and I was under network chiropractic care, which was a new type of chiropractic care my brother-in-law was doing in Yardley, Pennsylvania. And through that process, my body went into a spontaneous wave, and I guess you could call it a Kundalini opening, even though that wasn't the intention. And I started to make these singing sounds. And I have a terrible voice. I have 2 kids, and they're always like, "Don't sing, Mom." They like hold their ears. But this sound comes through me, and it's a toning sound, and it's me connecting with Raphael. And how the process works is I just sit down and I get really quiet, and I invite Raphael to come in. It's Archangel Raphael. And you'll see my hands will move, and I'll make some singing sounds. And in that process, I'm kind of getting out of the way. It's not about me at all. It has nothing to do with me. I just need to surrender to what's occurring. And the energy comes in, and when it comes in, it says, "Hello," very upbeat and happy. And then it needs all of you to respond and to say hello back. And after that occurs, Raphael usually comes in and has a message for everyone. And after that's finished, then Raphael will say, "Well, what is it?" And it'll be open to questions. So all of you will have an opportunity to ask Archangel Raphael whatever it is that you would like. It is not a psychic thing. It is very heart-opening. She's not going to tell you what's going to happen. The venue tonight is not necessarily for personal things that you're really dealing with on a deep level. Something like that I do one-on-one. I actually live on Pebble Hill Road, so you can walk to my home from here. I do private sessions where we really address intense emotional stuff, and a lot of clearing goes on. So tonight, if you want to ask a question and you think that it would be useful to the group, if it's about love or finances or work or health or whatever, but maybe other people are also dealing with something similar, then please ask, and she will answer. If Raphael doesn't want to answer a question, she'll let you know. She has kind of a good sense of humor. And can be very light and happy. So, yes, go ahead.
You referred to her as she.
I'm sorry, yeah. So when Raphael came back in 1989, and this whole process happened actually to my sister first. We grew up in Yardley. We were there for Thanksgiving dinner and my parents' house, and Raphael came in, and it was just this energy that started singing, and it was this big ball of light, and she was just saying everything was so beautiful, and we weren't sure what was going on. We were recording everything, and because the messages were filled with so much love, we knew it was something of the light, and we were happy to connect with it and to learn about it. And when we asked what's your name, it said, I am the Archangel Raphael. And we said, well, what do you look like? And Raphael said, well, I'm just a big spiral of white light. And we said, well, aren't you, traditionally, I guess you would think of Raphael as a man with holding almost a fish in a green robe. And he said, well, absolutely, you can think of me that way. But I really have no gender. I'm not a male or a female. I'm just an energy of love. So you can refer to Raphael as a he, and most people do. And I'm sorry that that's confusing. I guess because I'm a female and it comes through me, I always say she. But it's not really he or she. It has no body. So. All right, do you guys have any questions before I channel and get started?
Yeah, I was just curious, when she does come through to you, how do you feel? Can you hear everything that's going on?
It's changed over the years. In the beginning, when it would happen, it was very spontaneous. I could even be out to dinner. I lived in Lambertville. I remember being at the Menon restaurant, French restaurant in town, and starting channeling, and I couldn't control myself, or the grocery store. So since then, I've learned to bring it in at will. And my awareness is stronger than it used to be of what's being said. So even though I'm in a trance, I have an idea of what's happening. I kind of explain it like I'm asleep. And when I come out of it, just like you would when you wake up in the morning, sometimes you remember your whole dream, and sometimes you remember parts of it, and sometimes I really don't remember what happened. But I think more and more over the years, it's merged with my own consciousness, and I'm definitely have a greater awareness of what's said. Yeah. Yes. Oh my goodness, absolutely, of course, yeah. Yeah, it's nothing to be afraid of. It's a beautiful thing, and yeah, of course, it's nothing to be fearful about in the least, yeah. So, okay, we're all ready to go.
I just want to remind you, I forgot, if you have cell phones, would you put them on quiet or turn them off?
And you know what, I have these cards that we just printed up before we came, or I guess you get $20 or something off a session if you want to pass them out. And even though we're going to start in a second, I'm just going to run to the bathroom, so I will be right back. And while I'm doing that, if everybody wants to take a nice deep breath and get yourself clear and open and ready for receiving. And I'd like to call upon Archangel Michael to come in behind me and fully protect me and all of us. And the Holy Spirit is in front of me, and to my left we have lots of beautiful ascended masters and lovely lights of masculine energy, and to my right is Mary and Lady Nada and feminine energy. And then I have the Christ energy over me. If you're not comfortable with that, you can ask for whoever you want, and Mother Earth below us. So as you close your eyes and take some deep breaths, feel all of them coming in and protecting us. We're only inviting energy of absolute pure love and light, and I'll be right back.